The Short Take with Alex and Jake.
Hello and welcome to The Short Take, the podcast where we talk about all things short films apart from when we don't. I'm your host Jake, and with me as ever is my co-host Alex.
Hey, yeah.
Who's very rudely reading ahead in the quiz book at the moment.
I just want to know what the questions are going to be.
How are you doing this week?
I'm alright.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm just reading.
Maybe don't read.
Pardon?
Come on man, I need your full attention.
Oh, why? You always say the same things. I know what you're going to say.
We're on episode 8 now, and this film was picked by me, and it's called Cropped.
Cropped?
Cropped.
You mean like when you're cropping an image on a computer, don't you?
No, I mean more the t-shirt.
Whoa!
Of the cropped variety.
It's just to film a bunch of people with cropped t-shirts. My first thing I want to say is, why'd you pick it?
How many cropped t-shirts do you have?
I mean, after I put them in the wash, quite a few.
All of the ones from when I was 5.
Yeah.
I've kept all of them.
Just in case.
Yeah.
I need a crop. Is there a description?
There is a description. A 5-minute short comedy sci-fi film. Cropped is about a group of UFO enthusiasts who clash with their cynical crop circle tour guide. When night falls, the group have to set their differences aside when the mystery of the crop circles is revealed. This was directed by Chris Thomas. It was released in November of 2015. And
wow.
the budget was about £3,000.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, first of all, in my positives, I want to say I think they made very good use of their budget.
Yes, they
I
did.
think it looks great. It looks full on like it could just be a comedy on like BBC or Channel 4 or something.
Yeah, I
which I
agree.
was very impressed with the production quality of it. I think the look of the cast is great. In fact, I would argue the cast is good. Mm-hmm. But there's stuff I want to talk about.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And I really like the general idea of like the tour van going around crop circles.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that being a thing, but I imagine it is.
So, I don't think this is a spoiler, but I watched Asteroid City yesterday.
Okay, yeah, you wanted to talk about this.
Yeah. It's just very similar. There's just a thing in it, in Asteroid City, and I was like, oh, I kind of fancy a film like this.
Yeah.
And here we are. And I think it's really funny, I don't know if I want to say anything or not. I don't think it's a massive spoiler because they talk about it in the trailer. That's why I watched the trailer.
You put something up on the screen on the video that says spoiler for however long you're talking about the spoiler.
Yeah, general spoilers for Asteroid City. Do you mind?
I don't mind, go for it.
Okay, there is an alien in Asteroid City.
Obviously.
Played by Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, fun.
That's why it says and Jeff Goldblum at the end. I don't think it's a massive spoiler because at the very start of the actual film it says and Jeff Goldblum playing the alien.
Okay.
So it's not like there's an alien at the very start of the film. But it's very like kind of slapstick. Like the alien doesn't have any lines and it just comes down on this little rod and it's just like staring at all the people, and then there's obviously the Wes Anderson shots of like everyone staring back, and it just kind of reaches down and grabs the asteroid and then goes back up on its thing and disappears.
Does it look like Jeff Goldblum? Is he wearing a mask?
No, it looks like a claymation.
Okay.
Yeah, and
That's very interesting.
It's really creepy, but basically the reveal of the aliens in this, and I was like, that just feels like straight out of Asteroid. I mean, I guess Asteroid City ripped them off.
Oh my god, Wes Anderson's a hack.
So yeah.
Nice. Okay, that is interesting.
Yeah.
Spoiler warning gone.
Yes. So yeah, that's why I picked this film, because I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. Anyway, moving on from the spoilers of Asteroid City, you should watch it. It was quite good. It was
I'm curious.
his best film for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
He's had some stinkers.
he has.
Anyway, do you have any good things you want to say other than the cast are good?
Cast are good, the production quality is good, as well as the production design being really good. Like,
Yep.
I think the van's great.
I love the van.
Like, the location's great. Love they've had an actual cornfield.
I know. Yeah, it was really fun.
I loved how low budget the aliens looked.
I thought the
personally.
aliens looked incredible.
Yeah, I really like that. I think really strong concept, great punchline,
Yeah.
but I want to talk about other stuff.
Okay, interesting.
I think the punchline, though, of them being there and the joke of they are doing what she said, but it is aliens doing it.
So
it's really
good.
And I can't believe I haven't seen that before. Like,
Yeah.
I've never heard that gag. Like, because I know the gag about like, oh, people make crop circles and stuff.
Oh, they're out there with their tape measures and wood and string.
But the idea of it actually being aliens, but they are just doing that, is really funny.
It's so funny.
Um,
It really made me crack up when I saw it.
It's a really good gag.
Like, because you crack up because of how the aliens look, because it's kind of low budget.
But then
it
when
makes
you
laugh.
notice what's happening, you're
and he
like,
retracts
oh.
the tape measure, and you're like, that's so funny.
Really good. I really liked as well the small moment of the guy staying in the back, because like I was thinking that when they all left, I was like, there's another guy there.
Yeah.
And then this, I don't know about you, but when I heard the sound, I don't know if this was intentional, but for a second I was like, is there an alien? Like, because it kind of sounded like a...
Yeah, it was
like
just
that.
a crisp.
And then he turns around like really freaked out. It's just him eating.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's funny. Like,
Yeah.
And for a second I was like, oh, is it going to be the other guy's an alien and all the others have like been talking about aliens, but there's one right there.
Yeah.
But no, he's just eating. Yeah, I quite like the tone of it, obviously, as well. I think that
Yes.
feeds into kind of what I said before about it feeling like it could have been on BBC or Channel 4.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
think it does it's paced very well as well.
It
How
is
long was
paced-
it? Like,
It's like 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah,
It says in the description 5, so I think it's 5
it
minutes.
didn't feel like that in a good way. Like, it felt almost longer. Like, maybe
Yeah,
it's just
it's
'cause
paced
a lot
very, very
happened.
well. I don't think there's anything excess here that you could
No.
cut. Yeah, I agree. I think the lighting is really
Very
good.
good, very
very,
good.
very strong lighting. It all like you can always see everything, and it also looks realistic. Like it looks like nighttime. Probably is nighttime, isn't
Yeah.
it? And it just looks really nice. I think they do a really decent job of using an ensemble cast.
Yeah.
I think that's such a difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
Having more than like 2 characters.
I want to talk about this.
Yeah.
I think in the bad technically, but
Okay.
I do agree.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I think
think-
they made good use of everyone.
Like everyone is coming from a different area. You know, like there's the actual crackpots.
Yeah.
Then the tour guide lady who's a bit like dismissive of it
Yeah.
all. The weird guy in the back eating the crisps. You know, you got like a lot of different
Yeah.
characters in there. I actually really like the intro. I really like I think it is just like a film cliche thing where like you have the title in like a dark. And then you cut to the light of the van moving across
Yeah.
the field. I like that kind of thing.
I really
It,
like the opening
brings
shot
you
of
into
having
it.
the alien sticker on the side
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
van, like in the foreground, and then
It's
a
very
really,
fun.
really good shot.
I thought a lot of the acting, not all of the acting, I thought a lot of the acting was very good.
Yeah.
I think the tour guide is the best character. I think she really fills every scene. I think she delivers her dialogue pretty well.
Definitely want to talk about this.
Yeah. I think there are definitely things I don't like about it, but I think she delivers it as
Yeah.
well as she
I agree.
could
Yeah.
with what she's been given. I think she is kind of
She's a
like...
real screen presence.
Yes,
she's
that's
like
the
she
word.
really
She's a
feels
screen
like
presence.
that you feel her character, kind of like we said last episode about the idea of like acting when you're not delivering lines.
Yeah.
like you're just like this person embodies a character.
Yeah.
I think that's what she does.
And I think she embodies a character that we all know as well.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
She's just like I know her 1,000 times over.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I was talked about the aliens with the tape measure.
Yeah.
I really liked the kind of the quick 3-beat story of the tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
So they talk about it in the van and she's very dismissive and he's like,
then
I
he
need to
puts
protect
on,
it. He
and
puts
then
it on.
puts it on his kid.
Because it's like
Might
the
as well,
first
yeah.
beat is tinfoil hats are stupid, and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, he's obviously going to put one on. So he does,
Yeah.
and that's the second beat. But then the extra small beat of him putting it on his kid, and it's like taking it the extra step
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you wouldn't
yeah.
expect to happen, and you're like, it gives you that, he loves his kid, like he wants to protect his kid above himself,
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing. It's quite nice. I quite liked the music. It didn't stand out massively, but
Yeah,
like
it did-
that's a good thing, I guess.
I mean, yeah, it's like it was fine. It
Yeah.
worked. There was nothing about it I didn't like, but I didn't particularly like it. Like you just said, it didn't jump
It's-
out at me.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of background, but
yeah,
then
it does jump.
that's kind of what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, in a way.
So the camera angles, I really liked a lot of the camera angles.
Yeah,
I think
some really creative.
they
choices.
had a crane, didn't they?
Must have.
Because there was a couple of really high up shots. I think
Yeah.
they used them really well.
Yeah.
And very sparingly.
I think the shot of them coming out of the cornfield near the end and seeing the van in the just in the background driving like away, like when
Yeah,
it goes round.
round
I
the
think it's
corner.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
in
would-
general it's very well directed.
I think that this is a step above competency.
Yeah,
I think
100%,
there are
100%.
some really, really nice
Real
shots
talent,
in here.
like
Yeah.
in what they're doing.
Yeah, 100%.
Clear understanding of what they're doing at all times, sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Do you want to transition to the bad?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think my biggest thing with this is I think the dialogue's badly written.
Yes.
I think the actors aren't the problem. I think all the actors are pretty good. Though I will say the girls, like I'm guessing Swedish or
The
Dutch
accents are
accent is
not
really
good.
bad.
They're not
I
good.
didn't mind the guys as much, but I think it's because he barely spoke.
Yeah.
The first line she delivered, I was like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
It kind of go,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
I was expecting you to acknowledge that out loud when we watched it, but
didn't
you
want to
didn't say
spoil it.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
No, that was real bad.
I really don't like the fact that the tour guide who's making money off of these people believing it is the first person to be like, well, it's all a load of rubbish, isn't it? I thought that was so weird from a writing perspective. I didn't like that at all.
Okay.
I think you can have her not believe in it. I don't think she should be saying it out loud to them.
Okay.
I think you can just have her really, like, uninterestedly agree with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have her sat in the front and then he's, like, maybe referring to her, being like, it's like this, isn't it? And she's like, yeah.
Right.
Like, do you see what I'm saying?
Like sarcastic dismissal.
Yeah, like something where it's like, we know as the audience that she doesn't buy this.
Yeah.
I think as soon as you have her turn around and be like, it's all a load of rubbish, isn't it? It's like, what are you doing? You're making money off him believing it, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
otherwise, why are we here?
Yeah.
Like, it really didn't work for me in that aspect, and it kind of spoiled it a little bit, in my opinion.
Okay, fair enough.
That being said, like I said, I think she's very good.
Yeah.
I just didn't like her dialogue in particular. I thought that was really bad.
Bit of her dialogue that I disliked the most was when it transitions from daytime to nighttime. The first section of dialogue she has at night, when she just flipped out at everyone. I really didn't like that.
It didn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
She's like, she's like, can I just do my job, please? Or whatever
And then she just
says.
sits there.
Yeah, and it's like, what?
Yeah, and it's like, that dialogue meant nothing.
Yeah.
Why is she just getting so antsy? Yeah, that was my biggest, like, I didn't like that.
Yeah, it bothers me. I think the ending's not super strong. I think it maybe should have ended with just them finding the aliens.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
after that, it just kind of carries on.
Yeah.
And then they get abducted or whatever, and it's like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a final beat as much as that moment where they open it. Because like I said, that's the punchline.
Yeah.
Is they open it. I think maybe we should have had more on the bus that led to that.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that should just be the ending.
But then I can see why they carried it on because of the gag with, like, the bus driver just leaving them.
Yeah, but
I guess maybe you don't need that. You
Yeah.
can, like, I don't know. I do get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I see, it ended a little bit. It should have ended and it didn't.
yeah.
But I personally don't think I minded it too much.
I didn't hate it.
I think
I just think it's more this. I will say my bads on this are more verging into nitpicky.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I just think it's a shame more than anything.
It kind of peters out rather than like is a punch out.
When they have the punch out, that's
Yeah.
the thing that bothers me. Is I'm like, you have it right there. You just need to cut that last section.
Yeah.
And you have a great moment.
You could even put the car abandoning them before.
Yeah.
You could just be like, oh yeah, he gets the engine working. And it's like, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
And he just leaves.
Something like that. I think,
Or he
even
sees the
with
spaceship
like
or something.
Like I
don't
said,
know.
the third beat of the hat thing.
Yeah.
I think you could easily have it be that like they see the aliens, we see the aliens, then it does the cut where it shows him put the hat on. Then we cut back to the aliens, then you have the tape measure gag. Then we cut back to them just staring at them. Maybe do a wide so you see both groups staring at each other. And then have the final beat be the dad kind of like nudges the son, and the son also gets that little metal hat.
Oh, okay, yeah,
And then
that's quite
the
fun.
end.
Yeah.
Like, I just think, I really think it lets itself down a bit with the ending. I think it just
Yeah.
doesn't do anything. Like I said, it peters out,
It does, yeah.
which is just a shame. Because, yeah, I do think everyone in it's really strong, acting-wise. I think the direction's fantastic. I think the dialogue's not great. And I think maybe it's just the script needed more time.
Maybe
Maybe it needed like another pair of eyes in it or something, because I don't think it's super strong.
And they
'Cause,
should
like,
have not done those accents.
Yeah, I get the idea of the characters, and the characters are funny. I do think actually they maybe have the best lines, like in terms of like working as a comedy character.
Yeah.
But that kind of, again, it all veers into the nitpicking stuff because it is a really solid short film.
Yes, it is very solid. I liked it overall.
Yeah, no, same.
I really enjoyed it. I've watched it like 3 times today.
Also, don't like the title card.
Oh, do you not?
No, I think it's a bit too good.
You have a real thing against title cards.
It's not that I don't like the title card the way they used it, like the way it popped up. It's more the actual title card. Like, I
Right.
don't like the crop circle of being the O, and like,
Why not?
I don't know, it's something like that with the font. It looks like Inception.
Oh, okay,
Like,
fair enough.
It's not the tone. I don't know. Something off about it.
Okay, I didn't mind it. I quite liked
I
it.
feel like if anything, maybe go for like a weird 70s. You know when you have like the title kind of fade in and kind of zoom in and it goes like...
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. Like, something a bit cheesier, maybe. Especially with the gag at the end of the aliens just being people in costumes.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Do you want to transition to nitpicking?
I mean, I'm kind of in nitpicking, to be honest with what I've said. I don't think there's anything else really that I can think of. It's weird they just stayed there. Surely that field can't be that far away from like a main road or somewhere.
Yeah.
The idea they stayed there the entire time until night is kind of insane.
That's my one big nitpick.
Is that your nitpick?
Yeah. Why did they just sit there?
Yeah.
Because it was clearly like midday.
Also, they must have phones.
Yeah.
It's not back in time.
I know.
There's no moment in it where it's like, oh,
It's just a bit baffling that they
Yeah.
were just sat there. Very weird. Yeah.
Very
yeah, that's my only real nitpick. I don't think I actually
It
have
should have
anything
just taken
else.
place at night at the beginning.
Or, like, be early evening or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason for them to sit around for ages.
No.
Very weird. Very,
Oh,
very
well.
weird. But, are we done?
I am.
Is that everything?
Yeah. I'm pretty, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to say. We already said we liked it.
Yeah. If...
We on win or bin now. That's the new segment. That's what we're calling
never
it.
heard of that. If cropped... okay, no. If you went on a crop circle tour, okay, and your van broke down, and you were stuck, but you didn't wait. You left. You went to the main road, and you flagged down a car, and one of the cars pulled up, and it was being driven by the short film Crop Circle, or Cropped.
Cropped. It's just
sorry.
called cropped.
You get car pulls up being driven by the short film Cropped, and it's like, you need a ride. Do you get in?
Yeah, I get in. I think I get in.
Okay.
Would you get in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would. And the car's really messy.
I trust it. I trust this film.
It's a messy car.
Car costs £3,000.
Oh god. Okay, should we do
Yeah, let's do some quiz questions.
some quiz questions? Yes. You're gonna love this. Who am I? So, just to explain this section, just in case. Every week we ask each other 3 questions. It alternates for who asks who. You get all 3 wrong, all 3 right. You get a bonus true or false question for an extra point. It's either a pity point or a victory lap.
Exactly that. I tend to do the pity point.
Yeah. And yeah, that's kind of it. If there's anything else, I'm winning.
Yeah.
Probably.
I should actually add up who's winning.
Who am I? I was born in 1971 in the US to a mother who encouraged me to get involved in the arts. I made my film debut in the 1995 movie How to Make an American Quilt and went on to star in Panic Room, Alexander, Lonely Hearts and Suicide Squad. My performance in Dallas Buyers Club won me an Oscar. I'm also the lead vocalist with a band I formed in the 90s with my brother that have had UK top 40 singles and UK top 20 albums. You should know that.
Yeah, I just don't want to answer it.
Okay, you know it.
Yeah.
Complete the titles of the 1963 to 65 Best Picture Academy Award winners. And this is another one where it has blanks.
Yeah.
T blank blank Ness, 1963. M blank F blank Lady, 1964. And the S blank D blank M blank C, 1965. We can also you should put these up on the screen for people.
Yeah, I
when
probably
they
should
see it,
actually,
to give them a chance to look at it.
Yeah.
And last one, from which film? Yesterday, a wizard entered New York with a case full of magical creatures, and unfortunately, some have escaped.
Okay, that one's fine. Yeah.
Yeah? Do you know it? I don't think I do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's quite obvious. The answer to question 1, unfortunately, is the Joker from the 2016 film Suicide Squad, Jared Leto.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. The second one, can I have a look at all of these ones? Do I need all of them to get 1 point? I've already
Yes.
seen that answer.
Have you seen the true or false answer?
That's true.
Oh, so you have.
I haven't seen it. The middle one is My Fair Lady.
Okay. I just want to see if you're right.
Oh, what, to the first
Yeah,
question?
you said true.
I mean, this is quite a long time ago.
The first one I don't think you'll get.
No.
I think the last one you should be able to. It's hard. It seems obvious now that I know it.
It's annoying where the capitals
Yeah.
are. Star Wars.
That's it.
I'm guessing you've looked at all the answers.
The hills are alive with it.
Oh, The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
I won't
Like I
take
said, it's
that
really
point,
obvious
though.
when you know it.
Yeah.
And the first one, what do you think the first one is?
Is it the?
No.
Is it a name?
It's a name.
Tom?
Yep.
Barnes? There must be like a super famous film, right?
I didn't know. I don't know what the film is, and it can't be what I think it is. I'm going to check now, actually.
Tom Jones.
Yeah. Guest / friend of the pod.
Yeah. The answer to question 3 is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
It's incorrect.
Is it?
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
through.
said it?
Who said it?
Yeah.
Say the quote again.
Yesterday, a wizard entered New York with a case full of magical creatures, and unfortunately, some have escaped.
Dumbledore's not in the first one, is he? Jude Law.
No,
I don't think he is.
No.
Is it Colin Farrell?
No, it's Catherine Waterston, whoever she plays, the female love interest or whatever she
Oh,
is.
okay, yeah. That was what like popped into my mind, but I was like, I don't know if that's
Yeah.
too obvious.
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
Better than me.
2 1/3 out of 3.
Christian Bale was born in Wales, true or false?
True.
It's true. The dude's wardrobe in Big Lebowski were Jeff Bridges' own clothes.
True.
It's true. Ray Liotta's experience with Goodfellas affected him so badly that he never filmed another mafia movie.
True.
It's false.
Ah.
Idiot.
Did he make another one then?
Yes, made loads. One of his last films where he died was a mafia movie. It was Many Saints in Newark, the Sopranos film.
Okay.
Yeah, it's another week, another quiz.
Yeah.
What's the comment going to be this week?
What's your least favourite Harry Potter film, and why is it the most recent one?
Curse of Dumbledore, is that what it's called?
I don't even know. Yeah.
Crimes of Grindelwald.
It's not The Curse, is it?
Secrets
of Dumbledore. God.
Dumbledore's Secrets.
I've not even fucking seen it.
Not many people have, I don't think. What? Yeah, okay. What's your least favourite Harry Potter movie? Why is it The Secrets of Dumbledore? And why?
Why have you seen it?
Why
did you
why
watch
did you
it?
watch that?
Did you pay money for it?
What's
If so,
wrong with
why?
you take a good hard look at yourself in the mirror. Turn on your phone camera right now.
There are a lot of bad films last year, but I think that one is quite high up on the worst films of last year.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
I don't even remember what bad ones. I think it's maybe worse than all of the Marvel ones that were bad.
Yeah, definitely. Easily. Because at least they're fun for the most part.
Yeah. God.
Okay, that's it.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
As ever.
As ever.
Remember to like. Remember to subscribe. Same
That's the
noise.
click, yeah.
And remember to comment the thing that we just said.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Just why
Just
in
comment
general.
why underneath this video. And until next
Next time.
you won't hear us, but
we'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.